Hello, my beauties. It's gonna be story time. Story time about children, about love, about family. So, who you marry is one of the most important decisions of your life, because with one woman, wife, aka husband, your life improves, and with other wife, aka husband, your life goes downhill financially wise, emotionally wise, yeah. And Superman noticing this, by the way, he said they having difficulty with conceiving a child, and he wanted a hair so freaking much. He's like, but he's telling to me, he's literally coming and he's saying, Katya, my mom was telling me that, you know, if you don't want, you don't want. Sort of, you know, like this type of, but still, he married to please his father. Anyway, here we go. Once I had interesting conversation with Lolo/Alex, and I shared the story from my past, how my mom wanted to marry me to my classmate from a very rich family, and she was very good friends with his mother, and he was like complete mommy boy, and if mommy would say him to marry me, for sure he would marry me. And I shared this story, how I didn't want this to happen, and how I escaped to Kharkiv, literally, to study, to university, yeah. And my mom, of course, was furious with this, but she needed to accept it. And he was like, Katya, how dare you to go against your mother? I was like, what? And again, his projections, he has no backbone to go against his mom. When he returned from jail, Lolo, mommy wanted to grandchildren, you know, because mommy about to die in 6 years, yeah. So she wanted to grandchildren. He married to a woman he doesn't love completely, who is disgusting, on whom he's gladly cheating around. And I told him, like, look, I find it very much impossible to marry. And he was like, you would be happy woman now, don't you regret? You would be having children, home, blah, 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 blah. And I said, look, I highly question my ability to love children from a guy whom I don't love. I will be able to have more love and more compassion to a child from an orphan, to someone else's child, rather than towards a child from a man whom I don't love. But you see these cultural differences. For him it's okay to have progeny with women he hates. Maybe he thought it's okay, but still, all his messages to me about this murder, how guy killed his wife and children, and he was telling me, oh, how much I understand him. And I was like, very much back then, is it something going on with your parents, or why you sharing those stories with me? But now I understand, since now I finally aware that he's married creep, yeah, that actually this is his suppressed, deeply suppressed desire to kill his wife and children because he doesn't love them. Simply, you cannot love children from a woman or man whom you don't love. Simply, you cannot. Even a child from a street, someone else's child will trigger more emotions and more love in you than a child from a person whom you don't love. You can lie to yourself as much as you want, but deep down you know the truth. Just some people, they choosing not to be honest with themselves. That's why they children, they grow in like grass, you know. I know so many such guys who married like this, they not raising their children, they barely at home. And look at Lolo, how he was telling me stories from nightclubs. He is not at home with children and wife because he doesn't want to see them. They irritate shit out of him. Maybe when mama come into grandchildren, yeah, he is trying to pull a mask and act as a decent, normal father when mama next there, yeah. But this is not who he is, because children are from unloved women like children are from unloved women, and you will not want even to spend time with such children because they remind you appearance wise and everything of person who irritates shit out of you. And this is very important life decision whom you marry, because marrying one person, it opens like for you finances, it opens doors, it opens good luck for you if you marrying your person, yeah. And if you marrying someone with whom you not supposed to be, who is super karmic to you, everything closing, everything like this, boom 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 boom, and pushing you towards divorce. Right now my father, like, he is in regret that after divorcing my mom, he should chase his dream, what he wanted to choose as dream career, but he didn't, yeah. Because second woman sort of karmic as well, but he used to already, her, let's say. She's much better version, much better karmic, yes, than my mom. So, but it doesn't bring joy, it's not opening roads, it's not opening any freaking thing. You're not feeling yourself better, you're not feeling yourself luckier next to such person, you know. It's very, literally, it's very sad. Once I tried to push myself into this type of relationship, a story of a professor who chased me from my university, and it didn't end well, you know. Still, when I was, and I didn't grieve too much, if in case with my first love, like, for me it was very tragic breakup, yeah. Because we had so much in common. You had this wave of all your areas of life, they started to improve, yeah. But in case with this professor, when I was literally pushing myself for the sake of children, for the sake of family, for the sake, well, he's not completely matching all my boxes, but he seems to be okay, yeah. And for children, I was pushing myself, and universe seeing this and decided to remove him out of my life. And I had zero regrets. If in case with first love, this betrayal caused a lot of emotional response from my side, in this case I was like relieved. I was relieved when I figured out that he is cheating and he will be marrying another woman. I was actually happy. I was secretly like happy. That's for sure. And with computer genius, it was my Delulu era. It was my freaking Delulu era. When I still was not living up to my destiny, not working seriously on my psychic gift. Right now I'm helping to find people who lost. I'm helping a lot of people. I feel happy and content in my life, yeah. All is missed in my life is like great love right now. But I'm sure it will be coming, yeah.